Hello and welcome to a game of Dota 2. You're watching StarSeries. We've already got ourselves an Impale, and the Keeper of Light was able to run himself out of there. But you are watching StarSeries Day 27, Game 4 of 5. And the first game that I'm actually able to cast today, or at least I hope that's going to be the case, because after all, could just drop away at any moment. If that is the case, of course, you can always go to twitch.tv/ZaoriTV. I'm sure someone in the chat can link that to you, because he is casting this via Dota TV as well.
The battle begins.
We are gonna have, of course, Quantic taking on Power Rangers. Quantic, they are in need of a win. They cannot afford to lose another game if they want to make it to Kiev. Power Rangers, they're not gonna go to Kiev, but they are looking to make Quantic's life as difficult as possible. Power Rangers, of course, has had a pretty decent season. This season they have 14 games played. This is their last game of the season. They have 7 wins, 7 losses. So this is the game that would either tip them over the edge of being like win rate above 50 or win rate below 50 if they lose this game. So we're gonna see we're gonna see a reconnect. No health bars is always not that good actually. Yeah, we're gonna see if they can actually take this game. They have picked up the Phantom Lancer. They've got a Keeper of Light as well. Phantom Lancer will be played by Moon. J4 will be supporting on the Naga Siren, and then the Keeper of the Light will be played by Captain Sasuke, apparently. Don't really know who that is. Interesting. But yeah, that's the three, or that would be the expected tri lane of Power Rangers. Were it not that the Keeper of the Light is actually sitting on the bottom lane. He's, by the way, a brown unicorn. That's pretty nifty. And he is by himself. This is, perhaps, an off-lane Keeper of Light. Or otherwise, he might still rotate, of course, towards the top lane, which I might will expect. ZXC will take on the puck. He will be on the mid lane, already secured himself a DD rune. And Bad Rider, instead of being on the bottom lane, he'll be on the jungle, and he'll be trying to level up as fast as possible and trying to get his Blink Dagger as fast as possible. If I want to fix the delay, I have to close my stream, and I think that's going to happen anyway. Don't really want to put you through more trouble than it already is, so fortunately can't really make a change there. And on top of that, I'm hoping that I'm not going to go offline again, of course, and then I can actually go for the next game without having delay. But yeah, bottle growing here in the jungle for this Bat Rider. So that's everybody on Power Rangers. Pretty straightforward, safe trial lane, puck mid, a Bat Rider jungle, and a very, very safe mid lane as well. So we've got our typical puck Queen of Pain matchup. It's been a while, to be honest, but it's a fun matchup nonetheless. It's a bit of a skill matchup, and we're gonna see hopefully some exciting stuff. But as you can see, it's no Fada in the mid lane. It is actually Exist who is in this mid lane. We've seen Exist before. He stood in for some teams, and I believe he also was a player on one of the teams, but can't really recall which one that was. But he'll play the Queen of Pain here for Quantic in the middle lane. We have got fucking Mad playing the Nyx Assassin. He'll be the support, of course. He'll be supporting together with Mania, who is on the Jakiro, so you've got a nice Impale Ice Path combination, and they're all supporting the Kunkka. So if you're looking at it wombo combo style, you've got yourself a Torrent into an Ice Path into Impale. It's a lot of AoE damage, and a boat, of course, coming in as well. A vacuum into all of that to start things off with. It's a pretty nifty combination. Sonic Wave. It's very scary, actually, thinking about that. That's a pretty strong combination for Quantic indeed. But yeah, the one, of course, on the Kunkka is Soxka, who will be playing the carry here. We have in the jungle, we have Miguel. He is rotated into the jungle. Can't really do that much on the top lane, knowing that it's indeed a very safe trial lane. But Miguel will be on the Darkseer, and will be okay here as well. And a mid lane, we already discussed this one, so that's our 5 versus 5 matchup right here. Power Rangers, Quantic. One of these two teams is going to be taking an extra point. And slightly more important for Power Rangers than it is, or sorry, more important for Quantic than it is for Power Rangers. But we'll see how much pressure there is upon them. And you know, one of the co-casters I had at some point said, like, Quantic, they have this, well, basically this pattern. Because if Fada does well mid, they'll do well in the game and they'll win. If Fada doesn't do well mid, they don't win the game. And, I mean, that's with Fada. So, now they have a stand-in instead of Fada. So I wonder the importance of this stand-in, how well he does in this mid lane. How much it's gonna come back to Quantic if it doesn't go well here on this mid lane. So far, Exist is sitting on 10 for 3, with ZXC sitting on 17 to 8. So he's definitely getting ahead, as there is And Nyx Assassin in some trouble. He already got netted up. Spike Carapace already went. He's trying to run for it, but that will be your first blood. Moon takes it home. Miguel comes in, but it's too late. First blood is on the board and taken by Power Rangers. And taken by Moon as well, like the Phantom Lancer, that you want to try and hold down as much as possible. Even though, saying that, I do know that they have opted not to do that. Like, they've opted just to leave the top lane completely open. Which is, well, interesting. Let's put it that way, because that would mean that Quantic is comfortable enough to know that they can get ahead in this game early on. Normally the one that gets ahead is the Queen of Pain. She is the one to roam at first at level 6 and try to get some kills going and try to get the push going perhaps on the bottom lane. But Exist is not really winning his middle lane right here. I mean, he's not doing that bad, don't get me wrong. He's 16 to 3 compared to 19 to 8, so the difference is very minimal. And he's getting or some attempts of a Rasputin, let's put it that way. Attempts, because the phase shifts of ZXC are quite on par. In the meantime, Miguel, who's finally tried to do something against the might of the Phantom Lancer, has rotated with the double damage rune. Gets a Riptide in the face and a Lance now as well. This might actually be a go. He comes in a snare, stopping him from surging away. He puts it on the Iron Shell, and actually, with his bottle now drained, he gets him enough health points back to make sure that Moon doesn't go on that. And of course, J4 couldn't stand around him anymore, because of that Iron Shell, because that hurts too much. Keeper of the Light. We've seen him mostly on the bottom lane, landing some Illuminates. He made it to level 4, which is quite nice for him at this point. Has to go back to base though. Just used his last Chakra Magic for ZXC in the mid lane, giving him some extra mana. ZXC, whose bottle is getting crowed right now, so we're slightly slow. Same thing goes for Darkseer. Miguel picks up Gloves of Haste. Now we've seen before lately that Darkseer sometimes go for Hand of Midas. Seems to be a bit of a trend. So perhaps that's something they want to try and make happen. And then it's still pretty difficult though, because you're still hoping for the. I would say that you're still going for the early game here, because you don't want to go late game up against the Phantom Lancer. Even though maybe you think you can take it, and I definitely think that even if this game goes late, Quantic is not going to be completely hopeless. But you don't voluntarily do that because it's just so annoying. We'll see how much pressure they want to apply early on, and how much of that will come up from Exist, who is level 6 right now. Picked up his Sonic Wave. ZXC, level 6 as well, has got his Dream Coil. Might be trying to make something happen as well, but we'll find out who gets aggressive first. Keeper of Light comes mid once again. ZXC needing some mana perhaps, or perhaps just some ward vision. I mean, Nyx Assassin, you have to be worried about that one. He hasn't been on the map for a while, so you don't really know what level he might be, and he's now level 4 of course, so not that big of an issue just yet. But he is one of those heroes that when he reaches level 6 he can roam around and especially set something up together with Queen of Pain, because of course a Sonic Wave can be dodged by the phase shift, but not if you're impaled. Impaled Sonic Wave Scream should be enough to take down a Puck who is generally not that tanky if he is just not able to phase shift. Jakiro level 4 as well, and we already saw the supports up on Power Range. We have a level 4 on the Keeper of the Light. Naga Siren level 4 as well, almost level 5 even, but still a fairly even game in terms of the supports. In terms of the carries, we've got ourselves a Kunko who's still free farming here on this bottom lane, sitting at 46 to 7. With on the top lane a Phantom Lancer on 48 to 1, so very even between the two of them as well. And again the question comes, which one of the two is going to be getting ahead faster? And how long will it take for Shoxka to leave the lane and try to be aggressive elsewhere? Does he want to have phase drums before he does that, or does he wait for something else? Courier? Courier?
Top tower is under attack.
Well, that's a fed courier right there. And that's a kill. You know I'm the one that's having internet issues today, but I definitely think that was just the massivest misplay that I've seen Power Rangers do in a long time. I mean, that was Moon's. You know, I think I can kind of understand what might have happened, as a Keeper of Light might be in some trouble. Nah, he's fine. So the courier is bottle crowing. And when it's going back to base, oh, here comes a Torn. Moon doesn't get hit by that, but there's still a chase down. Shoxka Looking for that one. In comes the puck though. In comes a Dream Coil helping him out. Nyx Assassin able to pick the Keeper of Light off in the mid lane anyways. Orb misses. ZXC, can he take him down? Winning Rift already fades and down he goes. Nicely done. Moon not able to help out. In the meantime, the Bed Rider is able to pick off the Darkseer who came in from or Bed Rider came in from the side. Lasso being helped for that. That was a complete solo kill for him. Just off the edge of my vision. Blink Dagger now picked up off the back of that one, and of course still, like I said, Nyx Assassin was able to pick up a Keeper of the Light kill, which made him level 7 overall. Level 6 after the kill, level 7 just now. But yeah, back to the courier. Moon picks up the Yasha, says reuse the courier, already sends the courier towards mid, and perhaps Puck never reused the courier, so then the courier will just hang on where Moon sent it, and Puck will see the courier fly over his head and die. That happened. Yeah, that happened. So Shadowblade being built up by Kunkka, and that's going to be his item that he's going to wait for before going aggressive. He's still having free farm, still nobody to interrupt him. The free farm of Phantom Lancer might not be as present anymore since he got a bit of harassment in. But he still has that first blood under his belt, and actually Impale, Dust, that's going to be a kill. This is a, well, semi-solo kill, Iron Shell helping out, but man, able to do that, bringing some Dust with him. And now we can definitely say that his free farm is interrupted, and that first blood money that he got might not be as relevant anymore. He is no longer highest on net worth, as we can see. He's not doing that bad, don't get me wrong. I mean, we're still early on in the game, it's only 10 minutes in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But, well, he did get picked off, and he did get shut down slightly by the harassment coming in from Quantic. Looks like we might see a smoke up here, though. We have got, of course, that Blink Dagger. And Bed Rider, he wants to make it worth it. He wants to go for that lasso. Pick off a Queen of Pain, perhaps, or otherwise a Jakiro. Both would be decent targets. Let's see who he's going to go for. The vision is, of course, there. Blink forward. Queen of Pain is the one he wants. In comes an orb, up to the high ground. Silenced, ensnared, killed. That's going to be the kind of pickup that you want to see if you're a Bed Rider. And of course Jakiro, not really the high prior target that you want to have. So good target, good call, good kill. Does mean that Jakiro gets maybe some free experience here in this middle lane. I mean, he's only level 5 as of yet. Lowest level in the game. With the Darkseer able to pick up the Phantom Lancer again. Again, same story as before, as from what we can see. Miguel helping out with his Iron Shell, and that was just... I don't know, maybe you should have some more wards around him to keep him safe, because right now, if that keeps happening, this game is going to be delayed up until the point where Quantic is going to be able to get every item they want before feeling pressure to go high ground. The Courier's back, by the way, still has a lot of items in it from when it died, but at least it's back.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Kunkka. Only 600 gold away for, oh, actually TP's mid. Wants to make something happen with the puck here. Has got himself the X mark the spot. He goes for a torrent there as well. Phase shifts out, and that's going to be him getting recalled by the Keeper of Light towards the top lane because I want to try and take down Miguel. In comes a puck. Orbs forward. Doesn't have a blink there yet, unfortunately for him. Oh, and that mana burn. Actually, the puck might still go down. He does indeed still die. Iron shells are bad for your health. And the song allowing everybody to get away, but this was Power Rangers trying to go aggressive, and they are gonna regret it. In comes Nyx Assassin with the Vendetta. He does, or did not see Phantom Lancer, was able to double walk himself out. Keeper of the Light lands a Blinding Light, still goes down. And that's gonna be an ensnare. Impale still comes out as well as a mana burn, but J4 does not die. Flame Ray coming out as well. That's gonna be mad. Dead, unless his teammate can save him. ZXC gets revenge, gets himself a kill. Looking for the next one. Unfortunately for him, still no Blink Dagger, so... Well, only gets one with his Dream Coil. Blink forward from the Bed Rider. Last two there as well. The Ice Path still hit, but it doesn't matter. That's gonna be another pick-off. Miguel not gonna be able to help that out. Oh, in comes Kunkka once again. Sorkska wants to make something happen here on this Bed Rider. In comes a Sonic Wave from Exist as well. Dominating Miguel. It is 7-6, and it is a massacre all over the place. Everybody taking a beating here. I don't think there's anybody on scratch. Ooh, look, there is. Naga Siren. Hasn't died yet a single time. Of course, we already saw her song in action once. And that's gonna be her escape mechanism all the time if she is indeed having it up in time. So perhaps she doesn't have any need to die here. But yeah, the only one that hasn't died yet. We have got quite an active game on our hands here. Sorkska. Not yet enough to go for his for his Shadow Blade, but he's close by it. And oh my god, that's not an island I was expecting. I mean, the Hand of Midas still was there for Miguel. We saw that one, and you know, we've seen that before. But having a Dagon, it is interesting because it's not it is not going as well for Quantic as I would say, you know what, it's time to bring out the troll build and it's time to just, you know, have fun with this game. They're doing well, don't get me wrong. But it is a fairly important game that I would expect players to be still serious, so I'm expecting this to be a serious pickup. And of course, it's not a bad pickup whatsoever because there's quite a few squishy heroes on the side of Power Rangers. Looking at the Keeper of the Light, and even Phantom Lancer is quite squishy as long as you know who is the real one. Power Rangers not realizing the puck was, or the Darkseer was around them. They have almost taken over the Radiant jungle here. As we see Moon kicking the tier 1 tower bottom. I mean, so far there has been no tower death. Oh, they want to search themselves in. In comes a TP for the Kunkka as well. Moon, does he have a double walk? No mana for that. Gets vacuumed, gets killed off. Moon, you're in way over your head. And you're getting dagoned to death by Miguel. In comes an Illuminate, but I don't think it's going to be enough. J4, 12 seconds until he has a song. In comes the Torrent and the boat. But the boat doesn't hit on J4. J4 does get hit by the Ice Path though. Keeper of Light, same story. And he goes down first. Last two on up and exist, but he has got no one to do damage to him, so he stays alive. Naga, Siren, and Puck still getting picked off. And Queen of Pain looking to find a chase on the Bat Rider, who's aiming to TP himself to safety. 4 heroes dead in the Radiant jungle on the side of Power Rangers. Overextension at its finest. They still get the tower, which is great, and it didn't get the knight, so that's good for Power Rangers for sure. But it is kind of scary. It is kind of scary for Power Rangers. I mean, they have got the late game in terms of having the Phantom Lancer and the Bat Rider are 2 very important targets. Having the puck in terms of control is very important as well. But they can't afford to throw away the mid game. They do not, like, they have the turtle lineup. They're normally not a turtle team. We know that very well. Down goes the Bat Rider. One more hit, actually. Bottle charges. He lives. Second napalm and snares. In comes Exist Steel though. Oh, Song. Allowing for the Bat to get himself away. In the meantime, Illuminate gets charged up because he's able to kill off the Nyx Assassin. Queen of Pain jumping herself out. Trying to TP out successfully so. Because the ensnare was not there in time from J4. So they still get a pick off here, but yeah, they are not the fighting team. As said, they are the team to turtle. Is in terms of heroes. In comes a vacuum. Boat J4 picked off. Dagon level 2 picked up by the Darkseer, of course, helps towards that. Search up with mana leak, nicely done, but it does get him away fast enough, I guess. Captain Sasuke. Well, he's died 3 times. He is the one to turtle this game. He has got the Illuminate, of course, sitting at level 3. In the meantime, this Puck has not got himself a Blink Dagger just yet, and that's hurting him a lot. I mean, he is, in terms of net worth, way lower than what he should be at. And, I mean, it's starting to get just pretty risky. I mean, this Miguel, his Hand of Midas, overall, time-wise, it's not yet time for the Hand of Midas to pay off. It happens at around the 20 to 23 minute mark, depending on when you pick it up. But he is still sitting on highest net worth, and he is still farming real nice and doing real well. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, we do have Soxka in some trouble, gets last suit, killed off. The Ice Path, not stopping that from happening, as the Jakiro was able to get himself home.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
But Power Rangers grouping up as 5. They will lose their mid tower, mid tier 1 tower. No longer any tier 1 tower standing on the side of Power Rangers. With only 1 tier 1 tower dead on the side of Quantic. And Quantic actually looking for more. They've got the Vendetta up, looking for the right target. This is Illusions. Hopefully he'll realize that he does, and maybe if he didn't, it wouldn't be his prior target anyway. Well, walks through a couple of sentries, and he's not going to be able to find anybody. Everybody already backed off. That's a Dagon level 3. Yeah. Indeed. I mean, it's working out, so why not, right? Soxka and Shadow Blade. Going for Chrysalis next. We're gonna have those Tidebringer crits, of course, that can wipe out an entire team with one splashy hit. And they're looking good this game. They're already 7,500 gold ahead. They are 7,500 experience ahead. And they're just looking really solid here. Mad in the meantime, seemingly going for Dagon as well. Dagon army. And normally, oh, I'm not sure what ZXC was doing here, but he's dead. I mean, if you can burst someone down at the time that the Impale is there, that's of course very great. Surge up for the next assassin. In the meantime, they want to try and maybe help the Kunkka, but it's too late for that. They want to avenge him though. In comes the Sentry Ward. They know where he is. The Battle Link is still there. It doesn't matter. In comes an Impale. The song helps out for Keeper of Light to maybe stay alive for a little while longer. Everybody tries to run from it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be working out because Miguel is close by. He has got a Dagon Sonic Wave. There's going to be one dead. Moon trying to run away from this one still. Flying away for the Bear Rider. Might be successful as well. As not the only one here to get picked off. Keeper of Light, by the way, got left behind, but he's okay with that. He's forgotten. And it works out. Exists TP's back home. One needs more mana. As a tier 2 tower takes a couple of beatings here, a bit of harassment, and Power Rangers just not getting enough farm on their Moon. I mean, he's going for his diffusal right now, but the question is, will he have it in time to make a difference later on? I mean, he's just not farming well enough. It is still the Bear Rider that's highest on net worth for Power Rangers. He's got himself a Blink Dagger and a Force Staff. Yes, that's a Dagon level 4. Just keep like, yes, you see it right. You know, ensuring that you are not making this up. This is indeed Miguel, serious Dagon level 4. It's working out amazingly well though. That Puck, his phase shift, his saving grace, if you stun him once, they have enough nukes to take him down straight away. And the same goes for everybody. Phantom Lancer can't double walk while he's stunned, so oh, Moon. That's Moon. That was Moon. That's all he had. That was his life from 100% to 0 within just a matter of seconds. I mean, that's just insane, isn't it? It's working out so well for Quantic. Mad looking for another target, hoping that maybe someone will back off towards his base. Maybe ZXC he can get again, maybe J4. He has not got his own Dagon just yet, but he wants to have gold for it, and he's going for J4. And Impale comes out, and Miguel, godlike, because he's 9 to 0 to 3. He is just disgustingly rich right now. Still tier 2 towers on the map though, 3 of them even. So Power Rangers, not out of this just yet. I mean, we've seen this before. And it's been a while since I've seen this actually, but we've seen it before that Phantom Lancers, if the game goes long enough, Phantom Lancers can win the game for their team. They're just a one-man army, like literally a one-man army, and he can still do this. But will he be given the opportunity? Will he be given the opportunity to get his diffusal and then get a heart to maybe survive some of the burst damage that comes off from Quantic? Because that's of course the question that you should ask yourself right here. Is he gonna be the bait? His team hanging around the tree line. The only one missing is the Naga Siren, which is gonna be recalled by a Keeper of Light if he wants to. No, he doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. That's Dagon level 5. Yeah, Miguel. Making it happen. TP is going towards the bottom lane, including Miguel. He just wants to show off his Dagon. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Tier 2 tower top still goes down when Power Rangers doesn't step in to defend that. Ice Path. Slowing down the push. And I don't think that Power Rangers will want to fight this. I mean, we know the wombo combo that Quantic has. Vacuum, into the Torrent, into the Impale, into the Sonic Wave, into the Macropire, into the Ice Path. And I mean, if someone would be alive after that, which I doubt. Oh, Blink Lasso, he catches himself, Sokshka. And comes a song as well though, and that's gonna put everybody safe. The orb not doing anything, they just TP themselves out, realizing that there are more people here than they thought there would be. And everybody is home safe, out safe, should be out safe. Including the Bat Rider? Yes, including the Bat Rider. They wanted to go for it, and if it would have been only Sokshka, they would have. But because they saw, okay, you know what, there's too many people here. They're just, you know what, if we lose this game, lose this fight, we'll lose the game. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. That happened. Dream Girl there. Next assassin might be in some trouble. He has got his own Dagon though, but it's on cooldown. He will not go down just yet though. Keeper of the Light will get picked up. There also goes the Nyx Assassin, so that's at least something. And that's gonna be Puck zapped out of this world. And another 3 kills going the way of Power Rangers as they also try to get the Bat Rider, who is on the high ground, and everybody going for him. But it's enough. They get him. Triple kill for Queen of Pain. Again, 4 heroes dead on the side of Power Rangers, with J4 already back up because he's only level 8. Tier 2 tower drops, and it is just utter domination from this point onward. We are going towards the 14k gold in favor of Quantic, 14k experience in favor of Quantic, and it's looking very, very grim for Power Rangers at this point. For their last game. Their chance to end above the 50% win rate might just be shattered with Dagons. Dagons and an Ethereal Blade built by the Darkseer. Hell yeah. That happens. Nyx Assassin, Dagon level 1 still, by the way. Looks for him for a target. Might be finding Moon. He's getting chased by Darkseer as well. Darkseer, who doesn't have a Blink Dagger, but well, we'll see. Sentry Ward goes down. Oh, now he gets himself away, but that's the wrong target. They see the real one now. Sentry Ward already being placed. Do they have something else? Were that all the Dagons? I'm disappointed. Doesn't matter though, the kill still happens. In the meantime, boat flying in upon the Keeper of the Light, who will get hit by it, will get stunned by it, doesn't die just yet, lands a Blinding Light, tries to run for it, goes very slow and gets zapped. Of course he's getting zapped. Everybody's getting zapped this game. Blink forward ZXT. Getting himself out. Bat Rider force stuffing himself into the base. Oh, I think we have got a disconnect. Mad. Jeez. That would have been an easy pickings. He disconnected while walking up the high ground into the enemy's base. Brilliant disconnect. Would be even though, would make it even. I mean, Power Rangers send the courier towards Quantic, while Quantic sent Nyx Assassin in the base of Power Rangers. Mad, now realizing he might be in some trouble. He cannot Vendetta, he can Impale though. And yeah, go. He's gonna try to run away from this. You're so dead. Yes, you're dead. They didn't go for him. Sportsmanship right there. But still, that tower was enough. And that's gonna be that. Well, blink forward, looking for last who can find non-exist. He blinks himself out just in time. We have got almost Deadless ready up on Shokska. Of course, that death for Nyx Assassin sets him back. He can't get his level 2 Dagon right now. 4k gold up on the Queen of Pain. Curious to see what she's gonna buy next. The mechanism, of course, on Mania. I mean, this is... The game is looking almost over, but because there is a Phantom Lancer in this game, anything is still possible. And I've said it earlier, I will say it again. With the Phantom Lancer in the game, if you can hold on, if you can turtle this, you can win this. But that's the question. Can they actually turtle this? Can you turtle up against this kind of might from a Darkseer who's going for an Ethereal Blade at this point? I have my doubts. I mean, Ethereal Blading and Dagon 5, everybody on the team would die from that. Everybody, I think. Let's put it that way. Everybody. In snares, it's an illusion only. Now realizing that too. But still, it's an illusion with an iron shell, still annoying. Moon, running away. Maybe Stockska thought it was only illusions around there. Oh, in comes Bat Rider. Nice Ice Bath coming off from the Jakiro though. Stockska will still end up going down, and perhaps also Mania. Sonic Wave comes in, it's upon 2. Naga will go down. Mania will still end up getting picked up, but perhaps Exist can make something more happen here. Darkseer on his way here as well, looking for some spoils, looking for some pickups. ZXE will end up going down, vacuum into the wall, zap for 1, and an Iron Shell for the other. Triple kill for Exist, and only the Bat Rider has got the health bar left to tell the tale, lives to tell the story, backing off towards his base. Multi-kills and godlike streaks, items being given away. I think that the people in the Dota TV are very happy with that. Including myself, because apparently, well, I'm now in Dota TV, so I'm actually eligible for items. Oh, that would be awesome, actually. Aghanim's don't exist, that's why you can throw that out. It's very slow, low cooldown. Yeah, 20k gold in their favor, 20k experience in their favor. Power Rangers, they're holding on, but by a very, 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 very small thread. I could say more varies, but that would start getting very annoying.
Radiant's top tower
Deadless ready,
has
all
been
in build
denied.
for Soxka, why not? And the first, or second tower, sorry, to go down on the side of Quantic gets denied. So, well, I guess it's still some extra gold for Power Rangers. I have to look at the silver lining. There's your Ethereal Blade. Let's see who's gonna find with that. I'm quite surprised that it did not get a Blink Dagger before. Oh, talking about Blink Daggers. Barrider looks to go for something, force-staffs himself into safety. The song comes out. Illuminate getting set up. Mania will be the target. Illuminate gets too early though. Dream could up on 2. In the meantime, Shock Skull already kills out the Naga Siren. In comes Exist, looking for targets. A zap on the puck. And that's gonna be also the Keeper of Light. That the only one that lives is the Phantom Lancer, who was not there for the fight. Another 4 heroes dead on the side of Power Range. These, like, they're not even trades anymore. It's just massacres and just, yeah, it's too much. It's just too much. I don't think they can come back from this. It's just not possible. They need nothing short of a miracle, or perhaps some throws, or unfortunate disconnects. But I'm still hoping for Darkseer to be able to lay a trick up on us. On the Phantom Lancer, make it happen. Search forward on Mania, but nobody is alive, really, apart from 2 that are not showing their faces right now. Illusions. It's gonna be a tier 3 dead. I just keep following Miguel because, I mean, that's gonna be the one that the one that's gonna be the most interesting. Naga, Keeper. Oh, that's Keeper dead. That's an Ethereal Blade right there. Keeper buys back though. Nyx Assassin will end up getting picked off. Still, in comes a boat. Shoxka tries to run for it, but a Sonic Wave hits upon a 3 from Extinct. The Silence already up on ZXC. Vacuum into the wall as well. Puck dies. Phantom Lancer dies. And that's going to be the Bear Rider as well. Quantic just walking up the high ground with very low HP, but apparently they can make it happen. Buybacks upon buybacks, so perhaps they can make something out of this. The Dream Coil will kill off the Darkseer's godlike streak. That's going to be another 1k gold going the way of the Puck, which he's going to be very happy about. Like almost 1k, 989. That's the amount of gold that he gets. So that's going to be at least Power Rangers fighting back. I mean, they still have their racks. Could this be the start of the comeback? Yeah, maybe, but maybe at least a tower or so. Maybe Power Rangers can at least get themselves something out of this. Ice Path comes in though, Mania, not afraid of the Phantom Lancer. We do have a Boots of Travel picked up by the Darkseer. No Blink Dagger, just Boots of Travel extra fast. Of course, able to relocate or teleport into where he thinks Moon is going to be at. Roshan being attempted for the first time this game. They actually, I mean, this goes so slow. They don't have to damage Moon. I mean, he's almost dead. Even the Nyx Assassin can zap him now, because Nyx Assassin still has that level 1 dagger. He's got 3k gold though. Sonic Wave, Keeper of Light dies. J4 in some trouble as well. Mania actually chasing him down. Gets him down with the Kunkka Splash on the Siege Creep. Puck teleports himself out, orbs himself out with the blink. Again, 2 dead though, on the side of Power Rangers. And I mean, even those 2 supports is the one that can illuminate and the one that can stop initiation with the song. So it's the 2 most important ones. So if you want to go up high ground, those are the ones that you have to remove from the pool. Remove from the equation. Tier 3 tower under siege once more. Nyx Assassin will be coming mid as well, as Miguel's already looking for a target to Ethereal Blade, but everybody walks away from him. I don't blame them. Maybe now they can get themselves some racks. Blink forward from... that's gonna be items. I mean, you can silence them, but that Ethereal Blade is still gonna go through. Torrent, Ice Path, Sonic Wave, Moon dead as well. 38 to 16. It's a bit of a one-sided game, this one. Goes towards a 30k gold in favor of Quantic. Over 30k experience in their favor as they take down the second set of racks here. Why not? That's gonna be another kill. Keeper of Light dies. J4 sings a song. It's gonna be enough for him to get away. At least to get away towards the fountain. But the GG already called. No surprise there. I think we already got the notion of this a while ago. But it is gonna be Quantic that get themselves a win. They are not out of the woods yet. They are not secured for a spot for Kiev yet. They have to play on They have to play on Sunday up against Rattlesnake International, which is going to be their most important game to win. Because that's like, even if they win every game from this point onward, if they don't win that game, they're not going to go through regardless. So they have to win up against Rattlesnake International in that one. Other than that, we are gonna see them again also on Sunday. Next KZ is gonna be the team that they will be up against. They have to win that one as well. We'll find out though on Sunday. Of course, we have 2 more days before that happens, and we have another game at 10 p.m. So that's an hour and 15 minutes from now. And oh my God, people! I did not drop a single frame. My internet stayed alive. Rejoice! Makes me happy. Sorry for the crappy cast though, but it happens. You can't really casting is something that you do with your emotion most of all, and if you're casting in a bad mood, then it's gonna be not a very interesting cast. Although the team's definitely made up for that with daggone Dark Seers. But yeah, of course, it's not real fun if your internet doesn't work. And it's hard, like, yeah, it's difficult to separate that, like, to put it behind me and then continue on, but of course that's the way it's supposed to be. But I still have to learn how to do that and, you know, get better at that. But time will make sure that happens, I hope. Anyways, the last game of the night will be, as said, in 1 hour and 15 minutes, or it will be Rock's Kiss versus Alliance. There is a chance that we might make it a bit earlier than that, but we'll find out. Stick around though, we'll be right back, or at least to tell you that we will be having a game, but yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully for the next one I will be in Dota TV as well. Anyways, be right back. Okay, I just crashed my stream because normally I have to. Oh, what? Never mind.